Alright guys, so it's your girl Tiff and I am back again with another tutorial. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different, get out of those neutral earth tone colors, and today I dabbled with a little bit of a blue smoky eye a little bit. Actually wasn't too sure if I was going to like it when I started, but now, yeah, now I like it. So definitely if you guys want to see how I achieve this little sultry, sexy blue smoky eye, if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's get started. I am going in with my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette and I am using the color Madness. I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. I'm just making sure to pat that all on the eyelid, making sure not to go too much into the crease. And now I am using Urban Decay's Blackout, and I'm going to apply that to the outer corner of my eyelid and a little bit to the inner corner of my eyelid. Now I'm going in with a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that all together. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit more of another blending brush, just applying that to the outer V and sweeping that up into my crease. Alright, so now I'm going in with my Inglit palette. I'm using that gorgeous burnt orange color, and I'm going to use a little bit of that as my transition color. Don't remember the number for that one, but I will have it posted in the description bar. I'm just adding a little bit more black and smoking it out. I didn't want a very, very heavy smoky eye, so I just applied a little bit. I'm taking a little bit of a makeup remover and a Q-tip, and I'm just going to clean up alongside my eye. I'm just going to wipe that off with a paper towel. And blend a little bit more. Alright, so I'm going in with a MAC Feline eyeliner. I'm going to line my eyelid. Alright, so I have applied my lashes off camera and now I'm prepping my face. I'm going with my 10-piece color camouflage corrector, and I'm going to apply the peach all over my little blemishes. As you see, I have a couple of little pimples popping up, so I'm going to apply that onto my little acne scars under my eyes, over my lip, and I'm just going to blend that color in. Oh yeah, got a little bit of eyeshadow on my face, no problem. I'm just going to wipe that off and get back to blending. And when I'm using concealer, I often like to just use my fingers to blend that in. Makes it apply a little bit smoother, just in my opinion. Alrighty, so once I finish blending that into my face, I'm going to go with my foundation. I'm using MAC's Prolongwear in NC50, and as you can see, the bottle is basically empty. So I am scraping every little bit I have just to apply this to my face today. Alright, now I'm going in with a Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm just going to blend that foundation in. And I like to do circular motions just to make sure that I am spreading that foundation evenly and getting it all over. And I'm making sure to bring that underneath my chin into my hairline just to make sure that it is blended in flawlessly. I'm just applying a little bit more where I think I need it. All right, and blend, blend, and blend. Okay, now that the foundation is blended in, I'm going in with LA Girl's Pro Concealer in the color Toffee. I'm just going to highlight my face with this. I'm going to do a very light highlight on my nose. And instead of my beauty blender, because I couldn't locate it, I went in with a foundation brush, and this is from Sigma, and I'm just going to use that to blend in that highlight or concealer. And I'm making sure to pat it in as I'm sweeping. I don't want to just smudge it out. I'm actually patting it into my face. And there we go. I'm just making sure that I get that concealer all in. And now I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush, and I am going to just blend out the harsh lines. I want that concealer to flow, or shall I say flow seamlessly in with the rest of my foundation. So I'm just going on the outer parts where I applied that concealer, and I'm just going to blend. All right, now I'm going to set that concealer with the Nye Banana Powder, and I'm making sure to press that into the areas where I highlighted. All right, so now I am going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face, avoiding the areas where I highlighted. And then I'm just going to sweep it lightly over my chin and over my lip just to take that little banana powder off. All right, and to add a little bit more definition to my face, I'm going in with my Sleek Contour Palette in the color Dark, and I'm going to contour my face. And you know, the contouring is just to bring back a little bit more dimension to your face. As you know, when you apply your foundation, your face looks really flat. So the highlight and contouring is just to bring some more depth and definition back to your face. And I'm doing a really light nose contour. I'm not a big fan of contouring the nose, so I don't know what I was doing that day, but hey, I decided to go for it. And I go back and forth between sweeping motions and circular motions when I am applying my contour. And yes, I know I went a little heavy on that side. I am going to fix that later. I'm now going in with my CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony. I'm just going to apply that right over the contour. Alright, so I'm just going in with a e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm going to brush off the remainder of that banana powder that was sitting on, my face. And alright, just to blend out my face, I don't want it to be a harsh line between the banana powder and the rest of my face. I'm going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep, or no, Dark, and I'm just going to buff out those areas. And that's just to bring everything in together. All right, blush time. I am going in with MAC's Sweetest Cocoa, and I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. And since I went, heavy on the eyes, I'm going to go really neutral and soft on the cheeks. So it's not picking up too well in this, but trust me, that Sweetest Cocoa is gorgeous. And back to eyes, I'm going back in with that Feline Kohl by MAC, and I'm going to line my waterline. And once my waterline is lined, I'm going to go right underneath that with that MAC Feline and just put a little bit on about the inner 1/3 or the outer 1/3 of my eye. And I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and just smudge that out. And I'm going in with the Urban Decay Blackout. I'm going to apply that to that liner and just smudge it some more. And I'm going to go back in to define my crease because I wasn't too pleased with it, so I just put a little more definition to it. Alright, so now I'm going in with MAC's Love Cycle. And I'm going to use that very gorgeous frosty blue, and I'm going to apply that to the inner 1/3 of my eye. Alright, so lips are done. I'm just prepping my lips with a little bit of Burt's Bees. And now I'm going in with my favorite lip liner, which is Chestnut by MAC, and I'm just lining my lip. And I'm going to go in with MAC's, I believe this is the Velvet Teddy. I'm going in with Velvet Teddy and I'm applying that to my lips. I know sometimes I apply my lipstick and line a little bit sloppy, but hey, it all comes together in the end. Now that lips are done or almost done, I'm going to apply MAC's Oyster Girl on top of that Velvet Teddy just to bring a little bit of shine to my lips. And as you see, I'm blending that eye just a little bit more. All right, almost forgot. I'm going in with my telescopic mascara, and I'm going to apply that to my upper and lower lashes. Oh, and off camera, I actually applied the MAC's pigment in the Reflex Blue, and I just applied that to my inner corner of my eye. All right, so everything is done. This is the completed look. Really, really like this. I wasn't even sure if I was going to like it, but once it all came together, I was like, yes. Yes, that hair is a mess. I know I will tackle that later, but for right now, the look is done. So I hope you guys like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. Again, I had a lot of fun making it for you. Told you we were getting out of neutrals and getting into color. So I hope you guys found this video very, very simple and easy. Definitely, I want you guys to recreate it. And if you do, you know what to do. Follow me on Instagram and tag Tiff Unique. But anyway, as always, all products that I use will be listed in the description bar below. So you know what to do for your girls. Just go down and hit like and subscribe. I'm going to keep these videos coming for you because look, I'm feeling this today. This is cute. This is sexy. This is perfect where I'm about to go, which is out. But anyway, again, hope you guys definitely enjoyed this tutorial. And you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and comment. Till next time.